Welcome back to another NHL playoff game, play-by-play with the hockey coach Francis directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing, great Wednesday night, April 30, 2025. This is the last day of April. You ready to rock and roll the next month, the month of May tomorrow? And before that, we have to do the game between the Washington Capitals host the Montreal Canadiens. The Caps are lead this series by 3-1 after 4 games. The series does not represent exactly what happened. Montreal played steady game, all the inside the 4 game, but unfortunately, the one goal difference, 2 game, and then an empty net make an impact of that series. Of course, Tom Wilson, the best player, so the Capitals make a difference on that series. How physically he is for the Montreal Canadiens, they have no answer on that. For the lineup, Montreal Canadiens, we know that Delbach is going to be between the Pike versus Logan Thompson. We don't know yet what happening about Carrier and Laine. We'll see if both players are injury could make a difference on that one. Let me check some other information I can get here. Carrier is a part of the game tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. And then we have the Laval Rocket play tonight, game number 1 of the series, semi-final of the Division North. We'll see this what happening. This is a great opportunity to Jacob Fowler to make a statement in American Hockey. We know Fowler have a great start with the Laval Rocket after he signed his contract.
Super chat.
We have a super chat for Mr. Constantin. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate all of you helping the channel to grow and populate the right way. So thanks so much, Mr. Constantin. Let's start to get that one right away there. Still 6 a.m. in Thailand, by the way, so let me a couple of minutes to feel good. Thank you, Mrs. Constantin, the first of the night. We appreciate a lot. All the likes pop up one by one. Very kind of all of you to be a part of the show. Larry Lavallee knocked the door tonight. Welcome back, Nate. Larry, glad to see you around. What about our friend Rick Bengal at the Mentra? Welcome, both of you. Hopefully, you're doing well. We have David Melanson tonight. Then we have a couple of comments between both of them. RJ Calabo is in the house tonight. RJ, welcome back. What would be Carl Dubas bite on the Crosby? Would be interesting if it's happening. Coach Alan Clark did not wake up. I'm awake since 5:10. A2. But not easy sometimes, A2. It is what it is. Jordan knocked the door. Dave Melanson is in the house. Bruce W., my friend Bruce and James are in the house tonight. And Ray Wong is also with us. James and James MVP, Bruce W. James Caesar from Salem, Oregon is in the house. Makiliat knocked the door tonight. Mark, welcome back. Sasha, notre ami Sasha. Brand also, following by notre ami Brand Listen. Larry Lavallee knocked the door. Again, GF is in the house. Claude Richard is in the house. Tobes versus Thompson tonight. The game will start. Bonne première période, mes amis. Et on va voir comment que Montréal va sortir. Here we go. We have also PS is in the house, AJ in the house, Don Burt is in the house. We have also Maria and Ovidio. Amy, welcome back. Then we have Simon, welcome. Roy from Bangkok, welcome back. Roy, hopefully doing well. Guy, George is in the house tonight. Jordan, Claude Richard, Rick, LDP, notre ami LDP. Vinyl, back again with Billy, both of you. Luciano Graziano, moderator of the Hockey Show, is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Billy. Trying to pick up TH from the Islanders, looking for a better pick, NHL. It's coming, my votation for my top 20. Rob is also in the house. Constantin Super Chat. Rick, Yann, welcome back, Billy. PLW, go with Demidov. Here we go. And we have Mac Perrault is in the house. Coach, rumeurs are de say que the Islanders are interviewing Bergevin for a role. The Islanders stuff. It's don't want him and the Islanders front office. Dan Hughes is in the house. Welcome back. Roy PLW AG. Try to pick it up, everybody here in the chat. We appreciate a lot. Go goal. Georges Doucette. Welcome back, George. With Guy George. Now, should have pas parlé au nom, c'est pas Tobash. Branderson, A2 is in the house. Perry also. Jenny Thompson, welcome back. Jerry, my other Jerry from Sweden. Coach Lamar are say que the Islanders are. Super chat, number 2 of the night.
Super
Guy
chat.
score a goal, $5. Ben, mon ami Guy. Here we go. We hit, we hit the fly to go there on the super chat tonight. So that's happening here. Trying to set up the clock. Here we go. And Guy, super chat number 2. Thank you. We did it, Mr. Guy. Thanks so much, Guy, for the super chat tonight. We're still in action right now, by the way. The time I do all my presentation, the people in the chat. Video is in the house. Rick Bengal below, Reggie, Guy. Ken Wilford is in the house with Ford. And then we have Dave Melanson, Brian, Constantin, Ken, Guy, PLW. And that's it. So thanks again for being a part of the show. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. Jekai behind the net. We go back to Saval. Saval looking now. Pass again. A little bit too far for Anderson. It's going to be a nice scene. No ice scene. Wave. Anderson tried to battle there. Pinch by Carrier. The puck stuck outside the zone by the Washington. We have a race now. Fire puck. The best make a save. Confusing between Saval and Jekai. The puck with 3 behind the net by the Washington Capitals. Brudas back in the lineup. Set up now by Jake Evans. Chasing the puck with Jake Ron behind the net. Go back deep. Puck to Carlson. But pressure to a New Hook. New Hook looking now for the middle. Set up by, I think it was Jake Evans. Playing the puck behind the net now. Go deep by the Washington Capitals. Down the puck. Love the puck all the way back to Ovechkin. Lose the puck. Recovery by Montreal. Set up now by Jake Evans dans le puck behind the net of Thompson, recovered by Carlson. The puck stuck on the wall of the blue line. We have a Demidov there, but we have a whistle. Ray Allen is in the house. Sasha is in the house. Evans if the Canadiens lose tonight, I'm still proud of this team. Go Habs, go. Good point about that, Mr. Steve. Get out of zone par le Montreal Canadiens. Recovery par the Washington Capitals. Puck outside the zone. Là, the puck behind Laine chasing by the Washington. And we have a nice scene. Where is Suzuki? I don't know. It's right there at the face off. Puck when he passes Suzuki, give back to Caulfield. Set up to Hudson. Show the puck go all the way out of the play. Cliff, welcome back in the house. Huh? Face off winning par les Capitals. Carlson bien derrière, gave back side, intercept par Montreal Canadien. Point for net Suzuki, save by Thompson. Go back now and make a save with the glove. You're right, Billy. Interesting, Rick. Winning up on Montreal again. Hudson walking now, bring point at the behind Suzuki. Battle now left side. Wilson recovering. Okay, back now to McMichael. McMichael to check run, turn around. Now go back at the goal line and at the red line in the middle. Don't pay a pipe by Sekaski. And they go back at the blind, recovery by Montreal. And down the puck behind the net, Albert Thompson. Now the puck go outside zone by PL Dubois. Intercept by Laine. Go back now defensive side. It was capping in. Saved by the puck now. Go back now neutral zone, down the puck behind the net, Thompson. Intercept the puck by the goalie. Sweet or most considered defenseman. Jeremy is in the house. Set up now by Mike Madison. Shoot a puck. Hit the side of the net. Intercept by Amia. Lose the puck by Alav. Go back now behind the net. D. Go back now by the Hurricane, by the Capitals. Beauvillier gave back to Strom. Strom go back on the back door. Show the puck. The puck go out of the play. Saved by Tobash. Well, I think A2 they want to be careful. Both teams the risk management. Bruzy. M&M isn't out. Frankie, notre ami Frankie from Montreal. Thanks for all the likes. Winning by the Capitals on the wall, with the puck on the board. Pinching out by Madison and Elas Eller. And funny net, Carrier intercept. Great play by Carrier. Get out by Gallagher. Lead back now to Anderson. Try to get Dvorak. Get that work. Return the pipe by Montreal. Down the pipe behind the net of Thompson. He back to Gallagher. Gallagher make a save. Coach, look at some. Ah, do my best, Gary. Uh, Rick. So the last 12 days, maybe 2 weeks, I have some kind of migraine every day, but it was not bad. But I feel like something was not there for me. I be always active. I go to the gym every day, and but because of that, I slow down. I did not miss the morning, and the last 3 days, I said, you know what, I have to check that. It's not normal. So 2 days ago, I went to the hospital here in Pattaya, and I went to the ER. I met a doctor, and they realized I have high pressure, like not normal, like very bad. So I stayed there for a couple hours. They make me on the table and just to make some tests, blah blah blah. And they gave me like 4 bag of the pill and come back home. The cost of my visit, I bought 4 bag of the pill, and I was at the ER. Put this together, it was 495 baht. So it's approximately $18 to do that. And I did it one day, but I still had migraine. I was like, it was hurt. So I returned yesterday, and she said, your doctor will be here at 5. So I said, okay, come back at 5 o'clock. Now, I did not go to the ER, but they put me in the, not a private room, but, you know. So I explained that. I said, look, the pill I got, it's not working. The last 24 hours, I have 15 hours migraine. So the doctor said, no problem, I'm going to fix this. It's okay. He gave me 7 different bags of the medication, like 7 of them. And I got painkiller. So I came back yesterday at 6:30. I ate. I took some of them, and because you have the morning breakfast, dinner, lunch, dinner. I have the morning one. I have the midnight one, and so far so good. I didn't have no migraine. I'm a little bit dizzy, but and one day they dropped about 15 my eye pressure. So that's the reason I got headache constantly. So we'll see. I have confidence I can back. So the last 2 days I stay home, go to bed early. That's rare, and that's it. Give up about the high pressure. I just need to change in my life. That's it. I'll be there. I'll be all right. I'm not complaining. I'll just tell you my story. Anyway, back in the game, Washington contre le Parc to the wall on the defensive side of Tobesh. Joint par his teammate, peu importe blanc, go back du 10, check crunch le puck, and miss the net, the puck bouncing on the left side. Suzuki Ballard gave back to, I don't know, it was Caulfield. The puck go back deep in the zone. The Washington Capitals recovery by check run, gave back to Carlson. But now we have something happened in front of the bench. Interference for the Washington Capitals. Montreal will be on power play for the first time of the game. far, Montreal has 7 shots versus 1. Washington win the face-off down the puck. First power play of the game. Interception par les Washington Capitals et reset de breakout. Now, Demila with the puck, get back to Hudson. Hudson back to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Demila, shooting point front in net. Suzuki didn't missing that one over there. What a great pass by Demila from Caulfield. And Dimitrov cannot capitalize on Suzuki cannot capitalize on that one. Now go back outside by Caulfield, attacking now, looking out for the flanker, Suzuki. Suzuki back now, pay Suzuki. Sakoski to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Dimdal. Dimdal looking out, back to Sakoski. Sakoski turn around, get back to Hudson. Hudson to Caulfield. Fire puck, saved by Thompson. Puck bouncing behind the net now. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens, keep the puck deep in the zone. And then the Islanders kind of looking back. We have a penalty, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens. Sakoski. Puck movement is excellent together. Jeremy, welcome in the house. Bruce is A2. Lucky, Frankie, then welcome on them. Dan Arsenault, super chat on notre ami Dan. Thanks so much for that one. Very kind of you to do that, Dan Arsenault. A new member of the subscriber the last couple of days. Contribute at the Hockey Nation show. Thank you. Dan Arsenault scored a goal, the third of the night. Washington is going to be on the power play. Thanks so much, Dan, on that one. We'll get there. Power play now by Washington Capitals for 123. As right away, Ovechkin, guys, scored a goal. Here we go. One-timer shot at the face-off. And Washington, it's not a good news for the Montreal Canadiens. Face to elimination. And a great 8. Wow. Face-off missing by Laval Rocket. Tobage not looking good, not really on that shot. There we go. That's it. That's the worst thing you can get from Montreal Canadiens, to losing 1-0. Not looking good. Sorry, folks. But 2 shots, 2 goals, 1 goal. That's a good average for Tobesh. Now we're nice scene pour le Montreal Canadien. Wow. Thanks so much, Constantin. Appreciate that. Joseph, welcome in the house. I don't like it. At this point, it would be better Montreal close the book and move on for the next season. Outside by Gallagher. Alexei Zadov. Yeah. Ovechkin, responsible of the first game in Washington. Now responsible of the second game in Washington again. The special team make its fans. We knew about that difficulty for Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens cannot score at 5 versus 5. So Coach, I'm not expecting match for a squad that not have been in the first place. The biggest issue is the defense. It's always been ah ah. I just don't like this. We have to consider to follow the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, we'll see. What went out by Kapanen. Hanneman didn't score for the last 35 games. Kapanen never scored a goal on the 5 versus 5 in the NHL. And Armia have 2 goals in the last 30 games. So, what do you expect at the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens? Not much. Go back now on the offensive side, attaqué par Dubois. Dubois sur le puck over to Besh. Intercept now by behind the net by Dubois. Dubois looking on the back door. Chikron's coming. He score! Like I said, it's not looking good. You can close the book, everybody. and we have to move on for next season. Caulfield lost his men. That was the danger of this game when the Montreal Canadiens could not. Look what happened with Ottawa Senator yesterday. They shut down Toronto. But Montreal right now have less. They missing too many things. Toronto, what Montreal, 5 shot and 2 goal. It is what it is. It'll be a quiet night. We're going to enjoy the last game of the Montreal Canadiens. Dan, no, no more miracle. Anyway, it is what it is. Anderson Bello will get it go. Intercept by Washington. Set up now. Skating with fast. Manjipani back to Leonard. And now looking out for a puck. The best make a save. Rebound. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Set up now by Anderson. Looking now. Try puck to get it go. Back again to Madison. Shoot a puck. Black shot by Thompson. It's a tough one, honestly. Try to be positive here, but not looking good. Set out the breakout by the Washington Capitals, already 2-0. And the first period for the Washington, taken up by Brodas. And black shot by Tobash. Good point, Matt. Not looking good. Right now, guys, the maturity. Washington is 37-1-1, want to take the lead in NHL. That's crazy. 37-1-1. That showed to me maturity, experience, risk management, puck management. They don't give anything. Go back recovery by Washington, almost a 2-1. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens down the puck on defensive side. Checking by Chick Run beat Washington Montreal. A long great pass by McMichael. Technical down the pipe on the left side of Madison, chased by again. Washington won the race right there by Wilson. And funny enough, now Wilson, it Tobes make a save. Excellent player, Tom Wilson for the Washington Capitals. Only him, just because of him, Montreal is out of the playoff. Ah, wake up for to watching this game. Anyhow, well, whistle on the ice. Thanks for the likes. Alex McLean, Montreal defense is too. Max Genet, hey, to be Johnny, Amy, Max, watching. Thanks so much, Max. Not looking good, more Max. Set up now by Hudson. Go back to the side. Power play for Montreal Canadiens. Looking down the left side. Set up by the Hudson. Hudson back to Demidov. They got back to Sakeski. Sakeski back to Hudson. Back to Caulfield. Fire! He missed the net. I really like that power play. Face off now on the left side of the Thompson. Intercept by Montreal again. Hudson looking now. Hudson gave back now to Suzuki. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield is Hudson. Shoot the puck. Save. Rebound. Recover again by Caulfield. Caulfield back to Hudson. 1 minute to go remaining power play. Back to Hudson to Caulfield. Caulfield looking at the top circle. Back to Suzuki. Over the middle. Pinching by Hudson. Gave back straight to the Washington Capitals. And the Capitals having the puck. Set up now by IC by the Capitals. 20 seconds to go remaining. Give back now to Madison. Go back to Suzuki. Now go back on the other side. Attacking now by Montreal. Gallagher lose the puck. Battle now. And now we're going to see the puck by Eliman. Fire puck completely missing. Eman and Eman, guys, I don't know why he's playing. Eman had zero goal. Zero goal in the last 35 games. And we still put him on the power play. That's crazy for me. Uh, Attaqué par Washington. The backdoor Ovechkin and Tobin make a save. No rebound. Go back to Armia. Set up now by the Montreal Canadiens. Donc, pas bien net. You can see, guys, the matchup of the Washington versus Montreal complicate the Montreal Canadiens. Ovechkin beat the defenseman, Cooley. Tobin make a save. Recovery by Montreal. Long stretch pass now. Down the pocket on the defensive side of the Washington. Big hit. Anderson loses. Anderson fall. And that's it. Leonard's coming out. And intercept by Bouvier. So far, Jekai did not do too much. Impact for the Montreal Canadiens. Maybe time out. Bros, Canadiens eliminate, guys. If Laval have the best record, why they are starting? So Eric, an American Hockey League, they play a best of the five. So they do the first two games on the road, and the next three games are going to be at home. So they play tonight, Friday night in Cleveland, Sunday at Laval, Tuesday at Laval, and Friday at Laval. Puck winné par les Washington Capitals, intercept par Montreal, dont le puck behind the net. Are they going to see Montreal cut the bench right away? We'll see. Go back now by Madison. Set up by sur le puck, black shot, miss the net completely. Chasing by Washington, pinch precarié. Madison lose the puck, now skating. And breakaway again by McMichael's coming out the back door. And Tobesh make a save. Recovery by McMichael, bring back to Wilson. Wilson go back around. Lead puck at the back to Eller, I believe. Now turn around by Eller, beat New Hook, and the puck stuck in the corner. Recovery by Montreal and ice in the puck. No icing. Recovery now by Washington. Long stretch pass now. The puck bouncing back on the defensive side. Now it's a Jacky. Jacky fought by himself. Recovery by Suzuki. C'est maintenant par le Montreal Canadiens. But now and turnover, and Washington tried to get a puck on the red line, hit Hudson, recovery behind the net by the goalie. Panthers won and the Lightning won. Go back now by Montreal again. Hold the puck by Hudson. Shoot the puck. Back go over Thompson. Pressure by Anderson. And easily the Washington break out. It's coming back on the offensive side. It's now winning by the Capitals. Alexandre by Laine Hudson, use the board, the puck bouncing back, and we have a whistle from the back. That'll be the end of the first period. Wow. Wow. On the road, losing 2-0. Montreal Canadiens are cooked. That's it. That's all at the Bell Center at the Capital One Arena in Washington. It's hurt. Honestly, guys, that's hurt my heart. Again, they cannot get out of the gates right away. Gave a goal.
Super Chat.
We have a super chat. Mr. Tony did it. The Hockey Nation Show, the goal number 4. Thank you. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens trade 2-0. After the first period, thanks so much, Tony, for your super chat number 3 of the game tonight. 4. And people like you make it fun at the channel. We really, really appreciate all your contribution to the Hockey Night Show. And after 1, Montreal 0, Washington Capitals 2.
bluegrass, ça me fait triper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout. Go, Habs, go!
Let's see what we got in the chat tonight. You're right, Ray. They can play only one games on the week. Thanks so much, RJ. Super
Super
chat number
chat.
G. Guy scored a goal for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Notre ami Guy scored the first goal of the night. The fifth goal of the night, guys. Thanks so much for all the super chat and super sticker we got during season. You guys, you've been a great asset of the channel. And 26, welcome. Mackinac Leonard shipping at Arbor. Arbor is supposed to be the king of the Montreal Canadiens. But I cannot talk against him because I'm going to be Rose. Yeah, keep the faith, boys. A bit too late for the Tabasha to die in now. Guys, on the series, the best of the five, Eric. The first two game is on the road, and the next three game is at home. Exactly, Red. Ray. Vive les Canadiens, Butch. Chez nous, again, Tobash. You're still entertained with injuries. Tough night for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. You are at the elimination the series and you get out of the gate like that, you have to be frustrated. You are at the your last game of elimination and you have no urgency. It's 37 game and a man didn't score any goal and he's still on power play number two. The four line, Kapanen, Element, Amir, has zero goal in the playoff. 7 of the 10 goals coming for the first line. The new hook, Laine, Cap, I don't know, but that's very sad. Welcome, Reggie. Sam, welcome in the house. Roger, I don't see that, Reggie. I always be optimist. But the way they play, the way the Washington play, no. Ah, Gary Conway, let's go. Well, I think Paulo at the end, the chemistry, the culture, they all together. Roger Delaney,
Super chat.
279 super chat tonight. Roger, thanks so much. Thank you. Roger Delaney did it for the Hockey National Show. La deuxième période va recommencer. And we'll see if Montreal can bounce back. Like you said, the team never gave up. We have to give it time, a chance for them. Carrier is a real trooper. Fuller look good. I will focus me on the Montreal Canadiens and Rocket a little bit later. Go behind the net by Caulfield. Check run the race. Pin shape by Sikorsky. And we have L. Wilson get it back to McMichael. McMichael beat Hudson. Dubois in front of net. The puck bouncing back on the left. And then we're pushing from Wilson. No interference on that one. Time for the likes. Go back DD. Madison now. Bubble with the puck to Carrier. Carrier the red line now. Down the puck behind the net. Again, the first one recovery puck is the Washington Capitals. The four line of the Capitals completely beat the Montreal Canadiens. Nick Downs coming on the back ends. Tobesh make a save. Savard got beat after Jeka was nowhere to find. Go behind the net now by Washington. Wrap up in front net. Saved by Montembeault and by Tobesh. Jeka get the puck back to check run. Now go back by Washington behind the net now. We have a battle on the right side of Montembeault, set up by New Hook. New Hook get the puck back to Jekai. Jekai looking out, back to Savard, return to Jekai. Set up now the breakout, get back to Savard. Savard now use a long stretch pass to Evans. The puck bouncing back to a New Hook. Recovery by the Washington Capitals. Long stretch pass now, thrust the red line by Ovechkin on the puck behind Tobesh. Intercept now by Montreal. The puck bouncing funny net. Tobesh, a very bad play by Josh Anderson. Go behind the net now. Recovery by Washington Capitals. 4 players, guys. Right there. You can see the system of the Washington so much better at the Montreal Canadiens. Gallagher return the puck at the blind. Set up by Madison. Madison battle for the puck now. Recovery puck at Gallagher. Look at go back to the D. Now Carrier go back again to Carrier. Now Carrier at the blind. Get back to Madison. Madison show the puck. Tip in front net by Anderson. Recovery by Dvorak behind the net now. Look in front net. Gallagher shoot the puck. Save by Thompson. Shoot the puck again. Miss the net. Recovery by Carrier. Carrier back now to Dvorak. Dvorak back to Madison. Madison shoot a puck. A block shot from defenseman again. Washington get out of zone. Set up by Beauvillier. Beauvillier return the puck to Montreal Canadiens. Set up now by Sakoski. Set up by Kozinski. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield hold the puck at the blind. Okay, back now on the left side. The puck bouncing back. And the puck will be inside the zone. Keep by Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield battle now on the side in front of Eller. And then finally Eller going to recovery. Get out of zone. Go back now on the defensive side. All the way behind Tobesh. 16:35 to go remaining. 2-0 Washington. Go back now on the offensive side by Montreal. Down the puck behind net. And chasing by his teammate Suzuki. Now Sakoski get the puck back to the blue line. Set up by Cooley. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Pinching up by Laine. A very bad play by Laine. Now Washington attacking now. Intercept by Montreal again and going to recovery the breakout. Now back again in front of Suzuki. Finally, Caulfield, I believe, down the puck on the defensive side. 14 minutes to go, 60 minutes to go remaining. It's coming out with Sandin. Sandin scored the puck at the blind, cross the red line, and now it's going to carry on the puck to Tobesh. Finally, kick the puck go outside zone, and Element again chasing the puck like he did for the last 3 months. Go back now by Element, by the Washington, down the puck behind the net of Tobesh. Battle now on the side, go outside the zone. At the line, at the red line, on the offensive side, it's going to be Kapanen with Element. That line you see on the ice, 0 goal. And they try to working hard with them. Element hit. Kapanen is a second layer. Intercept by Madison. Now Heineman battle now, get back to Carlson. Carlson down the puck to Dimitrov, I believe. The puck go back around and recovery by the Washington Capitals. Go back outside the zone, recovery by the Washington, by Montreal. Now it's coming up Leonard. Leonard's coming around and get a zone. With the Montreal Canadiens prefer David Rebecca to Rand Leonard. That's a subject for another time. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens, down the puck on the defensive side, chasing now. Finding down again Carrier. Go back DD, ça par Madison. Long stretch now. Le puck sac en notre zone. Finally going to recover by Washington. Now hold the puck on their side. Shoot the puck to Best make a save. Rebound. Recover again by Washington. Go back now to D. Now go back to the forward. Back to D. Get back now to Roy. Roy on the back end. Get back to Sandin. But the puck go out of the play maybe. And that's it. That's all. Ah, ah, ah. If Washington end up winning the cup this year, our fans are probably still going to underestimate them. Vic said that third period start Laval visit Cleveland. The third, the third. Chris, Tampa would win game 5, but I think it was not game win 6. Not looking good, Tampa, like Montreal. That's a great comment. The chat there, thanks a lot. And welcome back, Jeremy. Thank you very much, Roger. The other Roger is in the house, and Nicholas is ready. Yeah, I am Nicholas because if you cannot be ready, if you cannot be ready, right, at the most important game of the season, when are you going to be ready? This is the last 20 game. Montreal Canadiens look bad on the first period. This has to be a problem. Is it the player, the coach? I don't know, but it's not looking good. How many opportunities Montreal has? This is the first one here. Evan, control le puck now, game backdoor, shoot the puck, save by Thompson, Caden Coley. A 3 versus 1 with Jake Evan and Armia. Both of them had 2 goals in the last 45 games. And we expect Montreal win the playoff. It's honestly illusional to see that. People think with Jacky, we're going to be more physical. He's going to be make a fun maker for the Montreal Canadiens. He's going to make that team score more goals. He's going to be hit everybody, and the captain will be scared of Jacky. So far, Carey got destroyed. Ovechkin continues to hit everyone. Um, that makes sense to me. But it is what it is. Let's go to watching Colorado Rockets. Rockets 0-0 at the middle of the second period. After the game, guys, 0-0. Cleveland 18 shot, 18 par Laval, 0-3 power play Laval, 0-4 power play Cleveland. So the American Hockey League referee understand they have to consist to referee the same way. Austin, welcome back. Woody, Florida, Tampa Bay 2-2. Go back now by Washington Capitals. Donc, the puck behind, chasing by, of course, Prudent against Jacky. Donc, in our zone by Sakaski. On offensive side now, hold the puck now, looking now. Sakaski fire the puck, but completely miss the puck. Puck go back on defensive side, on neutral zone. Ovechkin with a face-off, win the battle there. Again, Madison, go back DZ. Now, Carrier with the puck, get back to Madison. Madison hold the puck now. Skate with the puck at the blue line. Come at the red line. Hold the puck at the red line, at blue line, and down the puck behind the net. Chasing by Jake Evans. Evans ballon now, intercept the puck, go back to Montreal, bring puck at blind. Fire puck by Carrier. Black shot again by the Capitals. Go back again by Mike Madison. Madison looking now, get back to Carrier from again, another bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. They multiplied the mistake. Then we have Leonard beat Madison on the race. Come back, should the puck, Tobes make a save, the puck go under him, and that's it. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. The job, here we go. Cleveland Lumberjack Monster beat the Laval Rocket 1-0. Here we go. Not only a Montreal Canadiens, but the Laval Rocket could get beat, eliminate. Wow. Jacob Fuller does not do the job. Throwing the penalty of David Rebecca, the Cleveland Monster scored a goal. Wow, Rebecca, supposed to be the best player for the Montreal Canadiens. And now he's struggling with the Laval Rocket. Wow, Laval Rocket and the trouble already. Yeah, Constantin. Welcome back, Bill. Woody. Shot on the net is 11, not too bad. Another big save with Thomas Tobesh. The LW Trait Medicine. The time rebacker playing American Hockey League, Ryan Leonard is on the playoff in NHL. So far, so far the best stop 7 shot he faced. Only 3 for the Montreal Canadiens. So the first semifinal of the Division Atlantic, right? So the first series, it's a bye. Number one team stay at home, and they have 4 teams of battle for the quarterfinal of the division. Moving to the semi-division, it's the best of the 5. So for the best of the 5, the team have a choice to start a 2 game at home and then play the last 3 games on the road. Montreal pick, or Laval pick, the, the first 2 road game at home and to finish the last 3 games at home. Every series looks like this. With 6:35 to go remaining durant la seconde période, Montreal a 0 goal, 14 shot. Not easy. TV timeout. Kelly, G, Laval 1-1. Sean Farrell scored the first goal of the Laval at the end of the second period to tie the game 1-1 against Larry Dauphin and Adam Ekstrom. Salut mon Tony, Johnny, Amy et Max. J'espère que tout va bien avec vous autres. Vous continuez d'aller à l'école. Vous continuez d'aller jouer au hockey. Et voilà, mon Max Genet, guys. Max Genet from Quebec, but live in USA. And three kids, all three kids play hockey, and Max consists of coaching. So, congratulations, mon Max. Dennis, I wish I have some beer for tonight. Who has the elimination could get shut out. Hopefully, get not again. And that's okay to get eliminated. My only disappointed of this game, guys, it's not about the losing or they get eliminated. And they are not ready. The execution is not there. How many opportunities Montreal has so far? So what Cadbury did is outcoach Martin Saint Louis tonight again. He completely shut down their line of number one. So my point behind that, nothing will happen tonight. Don't be surprised. Montreal scored only one goal tonight. It's going to be an empty net after that for the Washington to finish the game 3-1. This is what I'm frustrated. That's what I'm really disappointed. How can you go outside of this gate? We're supposed to be Jacky in the lineup, and Jacky is supposed to bring physicality and put all those players to be bigger, to be farther, to be not worry about other team. Montreal Canadiens right now have 25 hit. It's blew my mind the reaction of the Montreal Canadiens. Voilà. Good point about that. Kelly. Sean Farrell again. 2-1 Laval. was 1-0, and now Laval come back with 2 goals. Here we go. Someone said the realty, PL Dubois. Like I said, no urgency, don't want to pay the price. They don't hit hard. They just skating a flow, and that's pretty much they have. Which one the Montreal Canadiens go in the face of the Washington Capitals after the whistle? This is what Jacka is supposed to do. Jacka is supposed to make some momentum of the game by his physicality, by his body check, and after the whistle, push anyone for the Washington Capitals. But no, he does not do it. But Gilbert Dulam said a Jackai and the lineup, this is the biggest thing for the Montreal Canadiens. Salut Pizza. You're welcome. We don't stop after that series, guys. 1 minute Montreal is eliminated. We are back every day about the Montreal Canadiens, the Laval Rocket, and the NHL playoffs. So this is the place to go. Many fans are just fans of Montreal Canadiens, they disappear. But you have to love the game more. You have to know what's going on around the other team. Who are they? Why they win? Who are the players? What kind of contract they have? What the stat? What now the NHL draft pick? What are you going to get? What look like the prospect? This is a real fans. So one of Montreal disappear. There we go. Montreal can another penalty. They have three players running after the same guy and Old Dane. Good point, it. Power play now for the Washington Capitals. Because Mark, the reason because Jakai, every fans here in the chat said Montreal cannot play without Abel Jakai. Abel Jakai, when they win the game, it was the biggest difference, the biggest impact for the Montreal Canadiens. So they expect him to be the one make another difference right there. And the Washington score on power play, and who score? Tom Wilson. Wow. Peter, do you really believe Jekai is going to be the next Bobby Orr for the other team? Let's see Jekai go to Islanders. Peter, take that situation. When you're going to play against Montreal again, do you really believe Jekai is going to beat the Montreal Canadiens? One tonight, he does absolutely nothing. I said, you repeat, all the fans of Montreal Canadiens, Jekai is God. Jekai, without him, Montreal does not win, cannot win. Jekai right now have only 2 hits in the game. Only 2 hits in the game. He should have 7, 8, 8. He cannot hit, but he's the man in Montreal. Gallagher, 5'9", 4 hit. Gallagher, 4'9", 4 hit. The tough guy for the Montreal Canadiens, Jekai, 2 hit. Nick Suzuki, the captain, 3 hits. Jekai, 2 hit. Juraj Sakaski, 3 hit. Jekai, 2 hit. Jake Evans, 3 hit. Jekai, 2 hit. Cole Caulfield, 2 hit. Same number as Jekai. What is the role of Jekai with the Montreal Canadiens? Can someone explain me to me? Because when Jekai is on the ice, most of the forward, most of the players are bigger, play more intensity. They checking harder. They make the team to play hard. I don't know. Martin St. Louis, he's a head coach. How many goals Martin St. Louis has in NHL? And how many goals Jekai has in NHL? How many impact Martin St. Louis did in the NHL? Hall of Famer. And do you really believe Jekai is going to be a Hall of Famer? Wow. You're right, Tony. Good point about that. That will be the end of this period. And that's it. That's all. We're going to turn on the lights very quickly tonight. Here we go. The impact players of the Washington Capital step up again. Tom Wilson, second goal of the game, of the playoff. Assist by Carlson is Strom. 6 shot by the Montreal, a total of 15. And 9 by the Washington for a total of 20. That's happening tonight. While the Montreal did not show up tonight. That's it. That's simple. No urgency. Bad presentation. Bad preparation for the Montreal Canadiens. Uh, that's honestly, this is very bad. This is really, really bad. You are the biggest game of the season. You're faced to the elimination. And that's what the best you can do. And we are building this, so this thing will be great in the future. This thing will be amazing in the future. This is going to be great for the future for Montreal Canadiens. They're going to make the playoff next year. With that kind of performance there, they have a lot of red flag. Hanneman, 0 goal. Jake Evan, new contract, 1 goal. Joel Armia, no contract, 0 goal. Devorak, Anderson, and Gallagher, 2 goals in the series. Newhook, Laine, Demidov, Kapanen, 0 goal in the playoff. The only line is Sakaski Caulfield. They have 7 goals out of the 10 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. And now tonight you're going to tell me that team is going to make the playoff next season? They are 5-5, the second worst stat in NHL this season. They have less goals at 5-5 this year compared to the year before. They cannot win with the lineup they have. They will have to make a huge difference. And they have to trade Cooley, Sakaski, anyone, if they want to improve that team. You cannot trade Mike Madison to get a top second center. Montreal right now have a lot of red flag. If you cannot see that and say that team is a great playoff team, you see tonight. That's the real thing. That's the real thing. This team is far to be a solid team contender in NHL. They would have to need transformation from the inside and from the outside. That's it. That's the real thing behind that. You can dislike, you can put like 300 dislike, it's no matter. Because the people dislike, they don't like to hear. This is a problem. They live in the fantasy world. The Montreal Canadiens are not a playoff team. They make it. Yeah, they make it. But what they look like? This team is not finished to be rebuilt. This is a rebuilding team, have an opportunity to make the playoff, but at the end of the day, this is a team not ready yet to be a part of the good run for the Montreal Canadiens. They're missing at least a goaltender, at least 2 right defensemen, at least a second center, at least 2 other bottom 6 for the Montreal Canadiens, and you need to trade Patrik Laine that will give you another chance. So a minimum of 5-6 players have to be set up during the summer by Ken Hughes. If we are back next year with the same lineup, we are in the trouble. The performance of Kapanen, it's not great. It's too many things there. Teresa, no. Give me the positive of Teresa of that team. Give me your 23 roster player and tell me those players are going to give a chance to win the Stanley Cup. take the 23 player roster you have right now and give me a chance to tell me this team is going to make the playoff every year. Wait, August, you're absolutely right about that. That's the reality behind that. Mark Elliott scored a
Super
goal at
chat.
$20. Super chat tonight, Mark. So much great about this. Super chat, Mark Elliott on that one. Thanks so much, Mark, to participation on that. This is the goal number 7 of the night now. Now, as Montreal Canadiens fans, like I am, I'm really sick. I bring facts. I'm not here to please you for what you need to hear. I want to show to you who they are. What it frustrated me tonight, how the heck you cannot get out in the ice tonight, the biggest game of the season, you face to elimination, and you skate around. Sincerely, give me 5 times an opportunity Montreal Canadiens can put the puck tonight on the ice, on the net. Give me 5. Not at all. You have to give credit for Cadbury, the head coach of the Washington. He adjusted his team against the Montreal Canadiens. He put his line against what he want to play against. But that's the reality behind that. So we have to do is to reset, constat what happening during the playoff, constat what happening during the season, and then I realized after that, yeah, they are good friends or I cannot lose him. But this is a business. We're not going to win with Dave Rack. We're not going to win with Jake Evans. We're not going to win with Emin and Emin. We're not going to win with Oliver Kapanen. We're not going to win with Joel Armia. You're not going to win with the defensemen they have, most of them. And you're not going to win with Montembeault and Tobesh. We're not going to win with New Hook center number 2. And you're not going to win with Kirby Dack center number 2. And you're not going to win with Patrik Laine at $8.7 million per year. So the list, the homework I can use, is pretty big to do. Said that, I believe I can use. But that's the reality behind that. Gotta stop drafting the Maison type. Most draft pick don't work out anyway, so you have to might add the big to add bigger boys. Kelly, way to go, Mark. Carrier is too small. You're right, cause you're already sick. Good point. Stop drafting Smurf. Now, we have to give credit, guys, of the Montreal Canadiens. The first year when they draft Sakaski, Mezar, Beck, right? Laine Hudson. Super chat, Mile and T
Super
did
chat.
it. Mile T, thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mile, on that one. Think about this, guys, right? You go to the restaurant, you're going to order a steak, You start to eat the steak, and the waitress coming to your table, she said, "How do you feel about your steak?" Honestly, I don't like it, but because she's a waitress, I'm not going to tell her, "Oh, I don't like it at all." You're going to say, "It's okay." Same thing with Montreal Canadiens, guys. Many of you thinking Montreal is the best thing. Not for me. They still have a lot of work to do. I understand the future is bright. Jacob Fowler, David Rebacker, we see with Logan Mayu, maybe Owen Beck, Florent Jacquard, Adam Engstrom. Um, you have plenty an European, Kushnikov, Volonkin, Kostenko. You have in Europe Vincent Rover, Philip Eriksson, and NCA, well, Clevo, NCA. You have Sam Harris. You have Middlestad. You have Michael Edge, uh, Logan Sawyer, BCHL. You have Quentin Miller. You have Ben Merrill. But they are far to be a part of Montreal Canadiens. So Montreal Canadiens have to figure out something. Um, it is what it is at the end of the day. Great point, A2. Let's see what we got here. And before any man got injured, he had four and the rookie scoring behind Hudson, celebrate mal. If he did that, and then I would say the truth to the waitress if she asked otherwise, not, but I will not need that steak. Thanks so much, Tony. Peter, I never compare anybody. I don't care what Vancouver look like. It's like you never compare to any other player in NHL. If you are an athlete, you have to find who you are, and not because every day you're going to have better. So I can't answer back to you, Peter, because now you're complaining about something does not work. I will say to you, Peter, what about Colorado? What about the Florida Panthers? What about the Toronto Maple Leafs? What about the Carolina Hurricane? What about the Tampa Bay Lightning? What about the Dallas Star? What about the Minnesota Wild? What about the Winnipeg Jet? What about the Vegas Golden Knight? Does it make sense? For me, you can only control what you can control. Tonight, the biggest game of the year, and we present in Washington like that. This is for me disappointed. If you feel good about that, that's okay. I'm just giving you my opinion. I just give you my expectation tonight. It was to hit everyone. Hit everyone. Skate hard, forecheck. The defensemen they are slow. Roy, TVR, Alexandre, Carlson. The only one can skate the puck is honestly Sandin. Chick run. The rest guys do what you're supposed to do. Forecheck them, dump the puck, and use your players. But we are small. We don't like to hit. We are not ready for the playoff at this moment. But the good news behind that is Kenya is going to fix the problem. From the end turn, like a Florent Jacquard example, a Tyler Top maybe in 2 years, a Michael Edge the next 2 years, a Jacob Fowler the next 2 years. Logan Mayu could be that player too. Then he can use the UFA or he can use the trade par trade. It had nothing to do with my frustration from the staff management. My frustration tonight is why? Why we cannot get out like that better? Ottawa Senator did it against Toronto. What kind of adjustment you can do with the Washington are really physical. But we put Jacky, but nothing happened. You have to be adjustment period by period. At the end of the day, many of us once said we don't have any at the bottom 6 or 9 follow the first line. Every team going to the playoff, guys, it's not the first line make you winning. It's the third line. It's the fourth line. Others won yesterday by who? Mac Genmark. Who can be Mark Genmark tonight? I don't know. Again, you can say, Coach, you're negative. Coach, you did. No, I'm trying to open your eyes where we at. And now some of you are going to say to me, oh, that thing, guys, have a great year. Great point, A2 about game number 3. Then the Jet, we don't know. Like, which goaltender is going to show up? Is it Connor Hellebuck or Gum Worsley? Hellebuck is crazy stat. For 3 years, we said Hellebuck will stop this, we're going to be fine. I really don't know what's going on. Carrier is a warrior for sure. Good point, Nicholas. Look, maybe. Thanks so much, Jordan. Au maintenant pour le Montreal Canadiens à de ballon. Non attaqué par le Capitals. Sur le puck, block shot by Tobes. Le puck bouncing back to Carlson. Recovery on defensive side. You're absolutely right about this, A2. Good point, Din. See, Jekai tried to get Wilson. Monahan, we need Carey Price. Yeah. Yeah, he tried to hit Wilson. Here will come Din. At the beginning of this period, it's all about, again, of the Washington and McMichael bring back the DVR, shoot the puck and miss the net, récupéré par Connor McMichael. Now McMichael battle now, intercept by Madison, get out zone by Evans. Lance fresh pass in front of the bench for the Montreal Canadiens, get back now to Caulfield. Caulfield is alone. So back on the left side, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, David Savard. If Montreal want to come back in the game, you have to score a goal very soon, the first 15 minutes. Don't pay the puck by Montreal Canadiens, win the puck now by the Washington, lose the puck, set up by Joel Armia, score. Oh! Joel Armia score the goal, and Montreal Canadiens take cut the lead. A bad goal by Thompson. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens score. Emin. Finally score a goal. Hit the glove of no, he hit the hands of the defenseman, I believe. Congratulations to Emin. First goal of Emin. The four line score a goal tonight, guys. What a great. Good point, Nicholas. Yeah, I thought it was the legs. Great point about that. No go outside the zone. Attaqué par Washington. Great point, PLW. Attacking now Patrik run at the red lines, coming offensive side, down the puck, chasing for himself. He beat easily Carrier and Hudson. Go back now by New Hook. New Hook get back to Hudson. Hudson attacking the Blancs, coming the red line. Hudson on the offensive side, go around the board. Hudson bring puck behind the net. Intercept Washington. The puck bouncing back to the board. Set up now by Coley. Coley back to Hudson. Hudson shoot the puck, saved by Thompson. Recovery now by Suzuki. Intercept again by the Washington Capitals. Go back now outside the zone. Zulski's coming. On the puck behind the net. Intercept by Sandin. Sandin gave back to the right side. The puck go outside the zone. It's now behind the net. Intercept by Caulfield. Caulfield skate now. Gave back to Suzuki. To Savard. Shoot the puck. Thompson make a save. Chasing up by Sakowski. Gave back to Savard. Savard back again to Jacky. Shoot the puck. A block shot by Thompson. Straight the puck and the stomach of the goaltender. Go back en saison par le Montreal, mais intercepté again par le Czech Run. And funny Thompson now make a save, pushing left and right. We hear the whistle. Josh Anderson, Christian Dvorak have 2 hits tonight. Only Gallagher again, 5 hits. One with King will come back. Thanks to the likes we got so far. I look frustrated, Mr. Butch. Go back now by the Washington, shoot the puck, save by Tobias. It's just for me, the desire. The Panthers was losing the last game, and they bounce back. The Panthers lead 4-3. Second intermission. Go back now for Hudson. Hudson came back to Coley. Should have puck block shot. I gotta go try to get a puck back. Missed the net. Recovery by Coley. By Hudson. Hudson's coming down. Bring puck to and funny net the back door. Nobody there. Anderson recovery. Bubble with the puck. Get back to Coley. Coley now to Hudson. Puck go outside the zone. Kid and Coley struggling in the last two games. Good point, Joe Villa. Go now behind the net of Tobash. Battle with Podas and Carrier. Winning the battle. Go back to Evans. Evans return back to Carrier. Carrier changes direction. Get back again to Evans behind the net. The second line of the Capital on the ice. With just half of the period. Go back now by Madison. Don't stretch pass now. Tip by Suzuki. Hold the puck now. Returning by Hudson to the board. Puck stuck right there. Recovery by Montreal. But they got still the puck again. Set up by Wilson, I believe. Off on the far side to make me call. Recovery behind the net. Set up by the Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. Long stretch pass now. Taking out by Montreal. Looking now left and right. He back at the blue line. Good point, my Laine. PLW, I agree. That's crazy, A2. The Jet Blues play again with Big Jet at 9:30 p.m. tonight. out today. Maybe help after the game, coach. Peter said the Jet will win. Good point, Julio. A little bit, 9 minutes. I don't know, guys, to tell you. The base make a save. Three to Laval. Merci, Luc. Owen Beck scored a goal at 5:11 at the third period. But Denton Medichuk scored a goal at 17:56, guys. 3-2 to go with 1 minute and 13 seconds to go remaining. 7 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game between Montreal Canadiens and the Washington Capitals. I'm going to do a little bit the Laval Rocket game at this moment. Also follow up with the people said in the chat. Good point about that. Follow excellent between the pipe. And the Clumber Jack called a timeout. Debel Belzio. 6 players for the Columbus Blue Jacket drop with the Cleveland Lumberjacks. We score at 4:14. Jordan, let's go Abs. Interesting run. Empty net for Cleveland, guys. The Laval Rocket tried to get the first game of the series. This game is live on the RDS. So if Montreal does not play Friday, guys, we're going to watch the Laval Rocket. Now the Laval recovery, not very bad play right there by Barry Boulet. The puck go behind the net of the Fowler. Go back to the DD. Now go back on the left side. Hold the puck now. 33 seconds to go remaining. Go on the back door. Missed the puck right there. Was a lucky for the Lumberjack. The puck stuck on the right side. 23 seconds to go remaining. 22, 21. The Cleveland go back on the line again. Back on the left side. Hold the puck. Go back on the right side. Check the back door. At the top circle. Move on the middle. Now shoot the puck on the back door behind the net. Pressure by the Laval. Recovery by Cleveland. Back again at the blue line. The puck's in the zone. 2 seconds to go. 1 second to go from the net. Shoot the puck. And that's it. That's all. The Laval Rocket win tonight 3-2. Take the lead. Here we go. The Laval Rocket won the first game of the best of the five in Cleveland tonight, but it's scored 3-2. Sean Farrell with 2 goals tonight, and Owen Beck game-winning goal. At least one team show up tonight. It was the Rocket. Ken went a good for Fowler. You're right about that. A bit over 5 minutes to go remaining. Looked like they was in control. Laval Rocket. Yeah, you have a great coaching chat and great coaching. JJ Evans, the Laval Rocket. But unfortunately, they're only coaching in American Hockey League. That's the problem. Perry. Thanks so much, my friend, for the super chat tonight. Perry, don't forget, guys, we're going to continue to delivery Continental Montreal Canadiens every night. We're going to continue to delivery the Laval Rocket. We're going to continue to delivery the playoff at 2025. So this is only the season Montreal finished, but we are going to be here until the UF free agent and July 1st. Thank you, Perry. We did it again. Mr. Perry scored a 9 goal of the night, guys. What a great performance of all of you helping the channel to stay alive. Without you, it would be impossible. But thanks so much. Thanks so much, Kelly. Yeah, we're going to do that. See you next season, Perry, Tony, James. Perry's a great man. Donc, 13% pour les Washington Capitals, off-site. Good point, Luc. I think it's like 8 or 9. Target for Flowers, Sullivan, Boston York Rangers, Pascal Vincent with the Vancouver, Marcel. You're welcome, my friend Dennis. You're right, A2. You're welcome, Jordan. Set up by Suzuki. Behind. Go back to Hudson. Hudson to Demidov. Go back. Empty net for Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Demidov. Demidov looking now. Back to Hudson. Hudson looking now. Go back to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Hudson. Hudson looking in front of net. Tip in front of net. Get it good. Puck bouncing. Dumpson make a save. Recovery par Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Demidov. Back to Hudson. Looking now. Hudson fire puck. Miss the net. Recovery by Caulfield. Caulfield bubble. Caulfield back to Hudson. 2 minutes to go. Hudson at the top. Looking now. Back to Zuski. Zuski bubble with puck. Back to Hudson. Hudson looking for Demidov. Return the puck to the hash mark. Back to Zuski. Zuski back to Demidov. Demidov looking now. Demidov back to Sakerskin. For net. Zuski shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery by Demidov. Return the puck to Zuski. Shoot the puck. Save with a glove. What a great movement puck. Get one, guys. Saint Demidov is on the power play. That puck movement, that opportunities, it's not close at what Patrik Laine does for the Montreal Canadiens. Ah. I was so I was so excited for this game. I was sure the Montreal Canadiens are coming back home with a W. But the way they get out is frustrating. The way they play the first period is frustrating. Laval is great to watch. Look, it's like they put you a food on the table. You can taste it, what you look. You can taste it, but you cannot eat it. Is it not frustrated? Same thing right now. Montreal takes us to go to playoff. Montreal Canadiens did not play like a playoff team tonight, and that's made my frustration here. Good point about that, Adam. Thanks so much, 007. Don't forget, guys, we consider to do a show about the Montreal Canadiens the next couple of days. We're going to consider to do the Laval Rocket. We're going to consider to the playoff. And then one hit May, like tomorrow, we're starting to do NHL draft mock. And the NHL draft mock here is maybe one of the best on the YouTube channel. We provide you video information about each players for the first round. And
Super
that's it.
chat.
David Savard see his last game of the game. An empty net for the Washington. They move on to the round number 2. And that's it, guys. It is what it is. Jordan scored a goal. Here we go. Thank you. He did it again, Jordan Taylor. And this will be an elimination for the Montreal Canadiens. What a great gesture of the linesman to say that to David Savard, a good retirement. This is the last time you're going to see David Savard, so many fans will be happy about that, and we'll see. Thanks again, Ray RPM. That's it, guys. This series is over. Everybody shake the hand of David Savard. Emotion for David Savard. Look, some of you will never return for a Montreal Canadian. I don't know. I'm speechless. Christian Devorak not going to returning. Wilson Anderson. Chikran Sabah. Beauvillier. TVR Sabah. Pierre Dubois and Sabah. Rouen. Johnny Murray. Shake the hands. Martin Saint Louis. And that way, guys, the Washington Capitals move series number 2 against the Hurricane.
Super Chat.
Super chat, guys. Tony. Thanks so much, Tony. Very kind of you guys. $50, the highest number tonight. Thank you. Tony scored a 50 goal like this, like a man. What a great, grateful, thankful for you, my friend Tony. Yes, we are disagree, but we do this with respect. Um, I have mixed feeling about this. I think I was pop up for this game tonight. I thought Montreal Canadiens are going to get out with eat everything, hit hard, pushing hard, forechecking hard, skate well. They will hit everything. They will play Sherwood. They will cross checking. They will be tough. They will be hard. Did not happen. This is the reason I feel bad about this. I thought Montreal can win tonight. But again, one goal. It's Eben and Emen's first goal since the formation, like over 2 months. Maybe I'm naive, but you're going to see the next couple of days. Press conference from Montreal Canadiens. You're going to reevaluate each players, and you cannot win with the team we have. It's going to be a really interesting hot summer for Ken Hughes. honestly, as a UFA, with Amir, Devorek, Peseda, Sabal. Before that was Jake Evans. So Evans is signed. Sabal retire. Peseda, bye bye. Devorek, Amir. I think Amir will be gone. And they will wait for Devorek if they don't find any defense, any center. On the right defenseman, they will need a right defenseman. So they will have to do something if they want to be better. I know you want to be positive. I know you don't want to hear that. But the Montreal Canadiens, with the roster they have tonight, they're not going to make the playoff next year. I apologize. I'd be shocked. They don't have enough tools to get there. That's a fact. We made the playoff without a second center. We're missing the Laine for 2 months and a half. Doc cannot put the puck in the soccer net. I can go the way, guys. You know exactly who they are. But I think for me, the bad preparation of each game. I would be curious to know how many games they scored the first goal of the game. Not many. James Hudson feeding the pocket into our forward, plus having the option of the that list slap shot at the guy point. That would be something that they could carry on depth and the offside. I agree, Pete. We need a size on the D and at forward. I agree with you, Luke, about that. You have to, Pete. Intéressant, Pierre W. The Jets and the Blues 1-1. Good point, Constantin. I agree with you. Uh, y- yes, Pete, but how many of them are going to change? Suzuki have a good year. Matamor. Merci beaucoup, Matamor. Good point about that. Chris said 2-1. They're 6-3-1 again. The Cap was their best game. Good point about that. I agree. Denis Zuski is an elite. Thanks for the likes. Zuski, the MVP. 3 point, Tony. We're going to do a review of the Montreal Canadiens very soon. Thank you so much, RJ. For the internet, welcome in the house. Thanks for all the likes we got tonight. Thompson is not a bad goalie. I know PLW. I passed the night at the hospital, so I came back to work from the hospital, then come back over there. I no cheese recently. 5-3 the Panthers against Tampa Bay Lightning. Unbelievable. Good point, Mark. Good night, Alex. A2 and 8, a lot of things. Thanks so much, PLW. It's not a big. My high for the last 3 days, my eye pressure is at 259. So they was a little bit concerned about that. So I got about 20 pills. So they keep me there from 11 p.m. until 5 because I tell them I have to go to work. She don't want to send me out. I said I'll be fine, don't worry. And yeah, we're going to fix this. Thanks so much, Martin. Maybe the reason Dennis. I'm watching the game right now because TVS Sport does not really care. This TVS Sport, guys, is just terrible. Now they show to us Panthers, Florida, and let's see if they are switching the game. And now they're talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Will be really interesting what you're going to do, Roy. Good evening, Marco. Thanks so much, Roger. Salut, mon Denis. Pas de problème. Get them to check Mitra what command as the age coach. The blood pressure is a red flag. Yep. I will hang in there, my friend Ken. Cannot miss any morning. Yeah, I stuck with in our top last night. A little bit better. His dad is out of the care unit, but still long to recovery. So, and his mom also sick, so not easy. 4 assists for Marchand. You're right. Great save at the back. Roger, thanks so much. Mon Tony, merci beaucoup. J'espère qu'on te revoir durant l'été. On continue à faire des shows durant l'été. Pete, not the cheese, but I have to do my test for the cholesterol tomorrow. So, first time I sleep 7 hours yesterday, but they give me some time the pill, whatever it is. Good point, Constantin. Thanks so much, Jeremy. I agree with you, Jordan, about Marco. Mark, I'm a machine. I don't stop. Tomorrow, Med Senator. We're going to do possible the Dallas Star Avalanche or the next game, the Kings and Oilers. Friday, we do the Laval Rocket against the Cleveland and American Hockey League. 2-1 Jets. Thanks so much, Ken McCarty. Thanks so much, Tony. Coach, we are going to do a post-game show. Yes. I don't know exactly the date, and I think it would be better to wait. Everything shut down, like the team gave us some information, and then after that we can go from there. Panthers win 6-3, guys. I can officially to tell you my bracket is over. Can you believe it? Casey, no problem, Casey. Hopefully, see you soon, Casey. Follow your notification. We talk about Montreal Canadiens. We're going to review the season the next couple of days. We're going to do all the playoff until June. We have two big days after that: the NHL draft, and then we have the opening of the NHL UFA in July. And then after that, we're going to produce three shows for the Montreal Canadiens during summer. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. This is the place to learn about the Montreal Canadiens, and I can wait for all of you to be with us. Laval won tonight 3-2, 8-2, yeah. Two goals of Shane Farrell and one goal from Owen Beck. Pete, I have the leave the Jets. I have Colorado and Tampa Bay. So bye bye Tampa Bay. Why? Terrible. Ugh. Hey, Mr. D. Thanks for all the likes we got. Good night, Mark. We're going to follow the Laval game. It was it was Fowler. Yeah, coach. Pete, I want to go the long shot, and I got burned. Lawrence, I can understand your point of view, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, Lawrence, referee coach both sides. It is what it is. Yeah, Mr. D. Um, Tony, I have to go with Nick Zuski on that one. Close to Lennartson, but Nick Zuski bring more on the table. Yeah, more responsibilities, play both sides of the game. Um, Anderson, Lennartson's first year, so I'm not worried about Lennartson. But honestly, I would give a slightly advantage for him. You're right, Jeff. The Lions move to the next one. I think they beat Maine. You're right about this, OT, well, A2. Salut mon Nicolas. Merci, Roger. It'll be good to see that Luciano tomorrow. The way it's been a referee on that play. Pete, coach, you need some rest. I would take some rest today. Um, now I had got the right pill. It's crazy, guy. I went yesterday, 2 days ago. I went to hospital back to back. One for my other things, and they said there are too many people. I'm going to bring you at the ER or the ER. I said that's okay. I go to the ER, sit on the table. You don't speak very well English. Then she said, "Oh, your high pressure." So the doctor tell me, they ask you about 20 questions about you lied, blah blah blah. And my head was like, I have migraine, so my head was like, oh my god, oh my god. They let me sleep, or they let me there for 3 hours. They discharged me. And during the time I was on the bed, they asked me to give them 2,000 bucks. It's about $65. So I said that's okay. Now they pick me up and they bring me at the front desk. And she said, we're going to see you next week. I'm going to give you some pill for the pain and for stop your migraine and to try to drop your eye pressure. So I said that's okay. So I go to the front desk and I pay the pill, and the woman said, "Oh, wait a minute, you have some change." So what do you mean? She said, "Yeah, you gave too much money." So she gave me back 1,400. No, she gave me 1,600. The cost of my visit there, it was 469 bucks, I believe. So it's approximately $13 to go to the ER over there. So yesterday, I just want to change my pill. I said, I need pill killer. I need to fix that. If I cannot, 17 hours with a migraine, I cannot live. Yeah, she said, come back at 5 o'clock. Your doctor will be back. So anyway, come back at 5 o'clock, same place. I don't need to go ER because he have his own office, and it asking me question, everything like that. He say yes, I have to give you better, stronger pill, and I was discharged at 11 o'clock yesterday night. So back home, and he gave me, I don't know, like, I have about like 10 bag of the pill right now. I don't know which one to take. But anyway, I fall asleep at 11:35 and I wake up at 5:20. That's rare, and I didn't have any headache right now, so that's a pretty good. But I'm shaky, or I don't have not much energy. But it would take, I would have to die to not do the game tonight. So I know I was not my best tonight. I don't want to make excuse, but I only wish Montreal be better tonight. It is what it is. So don't worry. Tomorrow night we'll be back 7 o'clock. Another big series tomorrow night. So join me live, and then we'll go to another show after that. Ottawa, Toronto. Here we go, Mr. Triple W. Uh, Thanks so much, Guy. Triple W talk about comments there. Interesting, Lawrence. Yeah, I'm also the same age like you. I think Pete Martin. Um, I think we follow about every game. I missed the first game Minnesota wall, but the rest of the team, I watched the you know, I watched the replay on case. The first 4 game of the playoff, or 3 game of the playoff for each series, it was terrible. The last 2 game is better, and I think the player make an impact too by be smarter. But overall, that's a big problem, Pete. Roger, you have to be happy about the Montreal for sure. Good point, PW. It would be a hot summer in Montreal. I can. Thank you so much, Lawrence. I will get there, Pete. Good point. Look about Hudson. Interesting. Too to see that. Thanks so much, Guy. Yeah, this is fixed. Finally, I got from the beginning, April, guys, it's like one after one. High pressure, gout, kidney stone, my other big things. Um, right shoulder at the gym, and we are only in April. So 2025, It's really the year for me where I need to calm down a little bit more. I cannot sleep well. Anyway, not going to complain. Thanks so much for your comment, Shani, but I cannot answer to you about that. If you cannot realize what kind they are, you cannot realize this is the youngest team make the NHL in the history. If you can only complaining about the team shock all the fans to make the playoff, if you cannot realize Zuski 89 point, Caulfield 37 goal, Lane Hudson the rookie of the year, Martin Saint Louis nomination possible to Jack Adams, and I can go all the way. I don't know. I don't know your expectation. Maybe your expectation it was the see Montreal can win the Stanley Cup, but they are far to win the Stanley Cup. It's all good, D. I will do it stand at the end of the year. Rebecca and you look good. I agree with you, Mr. D. Yeah, this happened a couple of weeks ago. Oh no, Shani. I understand your frustration. I am too. Those kind of situations, Shani, I like it because you prove your passion for your team, and that's okay. Tomorrow night, Shani, after 24 hours, me and you are going to be calm down and realize other things. But completely acceptable for what you wrote here, Shani. It's a big question, Rick. We know the loyalty and the integrity of Crosby. We know Ken Hughes could make something happen. Martin Biron want to trade Michael Edge a 3 first round pick for Crosby. Said that we have to look about Pittsburgh. They don't have a lot prospect. They would like to have a player established, maybe two. So for Crosby, Montreal Canadiens, our player does not want to trade. The first 2 round pick, 25, Alex Newhook, Joshua Roy, Adam Ekstrom. Beck and Mayu, Rick, it's not a bad one. Look, it's going to be Beck or Kapanen. We hope so, Tony. Now, Luciano said not leaving Pittsburgh. Like I said, my first statement, Luciano, I don't see Crosby leave the team because his loyalty and the critic said that. If it's the case, what he can pay the Montreal Canadiens, so I give you the answer. Don't worry, Mr. Soldier. You'll be fine. Hopefully, you don't kill yourself because of that. Tomorrow is a new day, and everybody be fine. Look like for sin, possible. A good point about that, Roger. And now, Roger, at the beginning, right, when you draft first five, top five, it's easy to read that. When you draft 16, 17, and then you have 33, 38, 41, it could change everything. A good night, Mr. Triple W. No, I think Rick, I follow a lot of prospect all year long. Beside Demidov, Rick, I believe Laurent Jekai, he was the best, the biggest player developed the most in the Montreal Canadiens organization. In my opinion, Laurent Jekai. Good point, Jeff. Well said. Rick, this is a question of $1 million. I think the next couple of days, Laine is going to figure out if he's going to need a surgery or not on his knee. First. Secondly, he's not a bad person, Lenny, guys. I understand some of you don't like the scale, the skate, is lazy or whatever you want to call it. For what I've heard, Lenny, he's the man is pride. He tried to come back tonight, but he cannot. It was not bad. It was not held to his scratch because of that. He's an X factor for one moment. He can put a puck in the net. But what we at right now in the playoff like that, not going to work. He has one more year contract at 8.7. Can the Montreal Canadiens trade him? And they get half of the contract remaining. And they get another prospect player in return. I don't see Montreal buy him out. And maybe we try to put him back in the lineup until the trade deadline. This is the best thing I can tell you about him. Great point, Lut. Now tonight you have a goal. That help, but we'll see. Stan, you're right about that. If you talk about Florent Jacquet, Eric, I agree with you. We hope the best for that Jeff Doc to come back stronger and better. A good point, Lawrence. They was at the bottom of the NHL of 5 versus 5. No, GF, I said there was an option, but I don't think so. Montreal is going to do that. I see me, guys. Florida Panthers versus Washington Capitals right now on the final at the final Eastern Conference. And no, Eric, because you cannot remove Anderson Devorak. On power play right now, Laine will be on the second unit. We all agree about that. Renaud Laboine mentioned today, Laine was more about uh, Kirby Dak will be recovery. After that, you're going to skate during practice during the summer or be ready at the beginning of the season. But who knows after that? Thanks so much, D. We'll be back tomorrow with the Ottawa Senator Toronto. So join us live. Well, Perry, the best thing I can describe to you the taste of the playoff. When I say the taste, what you learn is the next level, the physicality, no room on the ice, the cap control. Um, it's coming with out pushing all 100%. So for them, it's a great experience to learn those stuff like that. And they're going to learn 5 games, it's not a lot, but this is a series normally switch with the momentum. A big hit, a big goal, a shot and did 5 versus 3, and then you shut them. The little details of the game like that and the playoff that will pay them more and more. Play under pressure, play at Montreal Canadiens, play on the road. This is all different situation. The player looking about that. You know, you have a coach said today about your talent, skill wise, physical wise, talent wise, can make you play and can you play in the NHL? Said that your speed, your talent, your PK on the power play, whatever who you are. Now, can you play in Montreal? Can you accept the pressure? Can you adapt your lifestyle in Montreal? And I can go all the way like that. Not negative, but this is the real thing. Carey Price, it took him 6 years before to accept everything. It's not for everybody. Possible Devorek will be gone. You're right about this, Eric. Lawrence, this ab team remind me of the 1970 abs. Yeah, I see, Tony, this is I disagree with you because you have to take decision. You rebuild or you see what you have. The Montreal Canadiens send a letter, they're going to rebuild. So once they rebuild, they have to scratch everybody out of the lineup and to get asset in return. This is the most important thing. Sean Monahan gave you two first overall pick for the Montreal Canadiens. That's huge. Lekonen gave you Justin Barron, a second overall pick, and Barron trade to Nashville. They get Alex Carrier. The second overall pick of Colorado, they get Michael Edge. That's a pretty good trade. So you put this together. This is do a rebuilding team. They trade the best of the best. When you decide to rebuild, you sacrifice all the you young players and the veteran players. You got Duffoli gone, Kulak down, Chariot gone, Edmondson gone, Jake Allen gone. And look about Brett Kulak. They traded Kulak, bring Laine Hudson with the Montreal Canadiens. That's pretty amazing. If you hit 80% of your trade, you're going to be fine. This is what Ken use is so good. And then after that, how he managed the contract of those players, he's an expert. Thirdly, thirdly, what he looked like the management with the New York Rangers. Do you like the management of the Rangers or the Montreal Canadiens? What you look like the management of Vancouver Canucks for what happening the last 10 days? Do you prefer Vancouver Canucks or the Montreal Canadiens? Look what happened with Barry Trotz with the Nashville Predator. Do you like that team over the Montreal Canadiens as a management? Not at all. Let's move on with the Seattle Kraken. Ron Francis, and they have no coach anymore. Do you prefer the development of the Kraken or the Montreal Canadiens? Look, the Detroit Red Wings. Do you really like what they are doing right now for 9 years compared to Montreal Canadiens? Montreal Canadiens win again. What about the Buffalo Sabres? Do you like what's going on with the Buffalo Sabres versus the Montreal Canadiens? Montreal Canadiens. Let's move on with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Do you really like what Kyle Dubas does with the Pittsburgh Penguins? Not at all. The Montreal Canadiens. Thanks, Perry. Yes, coach, I totally get the player who are the player, fair player, and other will are not. Now we have to cheer for the Rocket. Hopefully, they can play some game at the Bell Center. Interesting case about that, Stan. I never thought about this. You never know, Eric, about that. Now, Primo is on his final year contract, RFA. He's still RFA. Will be interesting what you're going to do with him, Rick. New is not a playoff player. So Dak is not, and the former general saw that. I'll be disagree with you, Tony, about New York. New York have a great playoff first year with the team. They put him on the wrong chair for the second year. New York bring a lot of things for the Montreal Canadiens, but obviously he's on the wrong chair. Look like person won the Buffalo management. Primo deserve to be on Laval this playoff. Now, Eric, he can return now with the Laval Rocket after the game tonight. Or he's going to be in Cleveland for the game Friday. I don't know yet. Rick Bengal, I agree, Primo deserve that, but your for sure is Tobesh and Fowler. Primo gone next year on this. Great point about that. Um, I think at this point, Rick, if you Pascal Vincent, you have to look about which goaltender can give me more W. If it's pretty even, they would take advantage of Fowler before Primo. Not all of them, but many of them for the Laval Rocket can play with the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, then usually the Stanley Cup or the Calder Trophy at the American League finish late. Primo deserve not to coach the best. Now, look, I will say to you, they will keep Primo. They will use um, they will use Fowler. And don't be surprised, Tobias is still out of this team. Yes, Rick, but Dimitrov cannot play there. Hopefully, Jeff, he will start the season like it's the middle of the season. I cannot complaining about Sarkowski or the fact maybe the first period at the first game. Um, and tonight that line was not great. But I have to give credit for what he accomplished 2, 3, and 4. I think, look, I could be wrong here, guys, and I'm wrong many times. So, Sarkowski never have the pressure to perform to lose his job. My point of view is if Demidov or any other winger push Sakeski hard and he does not perform, I think Martin Saint-Louis can put him on the second line. Said that, I could be wrong, but I like what I see play out for Montreal Canadiens Sakeski. He was physical, he gets some goal, he get more confidence, but it is what it is. A good point, Jeff, about the Midav. I don't think so. I would prefer Primo Laval with Fowler. Primo been there for January. Tobash, if he stay and Nick National Hockey, he get all the benefit right there. And I think right now, Rick, you follow, the Rocket. I think Primo and Fowler do a good job. If some of them was really struggling, but right now I would go with Tobash with Primo and Fowler. Exactly, look about Caulfield. Yeah, Nicholas. Good night, Pete Martin. Can Kapanen return to Laval? Good question. He has trouble. Roy, Tobash, Kapanen. He can go. I'm not guaranteed that, but I don't think so. They will send him. Will do, Pete. Thanks so much, Thunderman. Welcome to the family. And we people like you make a big fun here. Good point, Rick. How about that? And that's all, guys. It's time to move on. We hit the 4 hours about that. I wish I could do the next game, but the game is too late right now. It's hurt. It's hurt. I really believe Montreal could beat the Washington Capitals. But at the end of the day, the best team show up and gave a good lesson for the Montreal Canadiens. Like many of you thinking, the best of this is the Montreal Canadiens learn something and to be ready for the next season. It's going to be change. It's going to be a lot of things will happen with the Montreal Canadiens, and definitely we have to wait the next 2 days that they can use information. We're going to do the presentation, press conference of that team soon we can. The Hockey Nation show will be back tomorrow night with another game. Ottawa, Senator, Toronto Maple Leafs, and possibly we'll do the game a little bit later also. Until then, my friend, we want to thank the moderator Luciano Ron. We want to thank 11 super chats, guys. Thanks so much, super chat. The people I will mention to you guys that we have Constantin D, Dan Arsenault, Tony D, Roger Delaney, Matt Elliott again, Nal T did it, Perry did it, Jordan, plus Tony, guys. Thanks so much for all the super chat. You maybe laugh at me, but a little bit, a subscriber, a member, change everything for the Hockey National show. And hopefully you enjoyed the season number 5 of the Hockey National show for the Habs Nation. I don't go nowhere. I'm going to be right back tomorrow night and for the rest of the playoffs, the NHL draft, the UF3, and then we're going to shut down a couple of weeks, but we'll be alive. So thanks again to be part of the show tonight. And the only reason we grow, but because I was not that one.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Exactly, you have greatness inside of you. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Someone said 2025. Of course, the Hockey Nation show, the Habs Nation want to tell you more things. We love you, friends. I apologize if I was not at 100%. I come here. Whatever was my percentage, I just want to do the best for you, and hopefully it was not so bad. Until next time, my friend, have a great night. I wish you tomorrow night. Oh. Booyah! Good night, everybody.